Good morning. Welcome to the monthly meeting of State Community Corrections. The time now is 11:03 a.m., July 24th. Need a motion to approve the minute from the commission meeting on June 25th, 2024.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Let's approve the minutes from the CBCRC July 10th, 2024 meeting. Need a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I will now turn it over to Larry Rowe for amendments.
Thank you. Hello, Chairman and Commissioners. I am presenting to you today a variance request, 10B02, extension request for the New York City Department of Corrections. The variance provides New York City DOC with relief to minimum standard requirement of 7016.2B, which requires a facility who uses electronic kiosks, automated teller machines, or other similar devices or systems capable of allowing members of the public to deposit funds into their incarcerated individual institutional fund account to not charge a service fee that exceeds $5 per transaction. This variance has been in place since 2010. New York City DOC has had several vendors provide services. However, they are down to two, Western Union and JPay. Western Union's agreement is still in place and is ongoing with no expiration date. However, JPay's contract has expired. New York City DOC advises that JPay is honoring and operating in accordance with the expired agreement. The New York City DOC documents that from April 1st, 2023 to March 31st, 2024, there were 114,516 deposits through vendors, which represents a little over 92% of all deposits to institutional fund accounts. They also document that electronic deposits for the time period were averaging $60, and depending on the vendor and the nature of the transaction, the fee for a $60 transaction continues to average below $7.50. As New York City DOC agreement with JPay has expired, they advise that they are putting together a request for proposal in order to attract more vendors to provide such services. As such, and after discussion with SEOC management, instead of recommending a continuance of a one-year approval, which we have been doing for the past few years, I am recommending an extension approval until February 1st, 2025, which is approximately 6 months. I would also recommend that three conditions be added to the approval. One being any future requests for proposal regarding the receiving of prisoner funds shall include language and requirement from Federal 9-Year Codes, Rules, Regulations, Section 7016.2 B and C. And let's see, number two, New York City DOC shall forward a draft copy of their RFP to the Commission for review prior to being approved by New York City DOC and or the City of New York. And the third, New York City DOC shall forward a copy of any contracts and agreements as a result of the RFP between New York City DOC or the City of New York and any vendors associated with the subject matter of the variance.
For 6 months, you're asking for this for?
Till February 1st, 2025.
Any questions or concerns?
No.
Yeah, I want to make sure that they understand that the State Department of Corrections has managed to have contracts with JPay, which maximize the fees at $4.25. And that companies I've spoken to, Worth Rises, that works on ways in which predatory companies make money off families. And I think that going forward, the controller of New York would have to approve contracts, would need to know and understand. And so I think that there's a good chance that they can negotiate a contract that meets the standard. And I appreciate the work that Larry and others have done around, helping them to do that and to move this forward so that they stop making families pay more than they should have to. I know that they have a free option, but traveling to a place where you would be able to do it for free would cost you more than $5 anyway. Appreciate the possibilities that are available to the department, and I'm sure that if they need help from the State Department of Corrections on negotiating, they would get it.
Okay. Thank you. Any other questions or concerns? No. Motion to approve
Motion.
for 6 months. Motion. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Andy, you're up next.
Good morning, Chairman, Commissioners. Item B, Westchester County Department of Correction, Westchester County Jail, number 20W001. Is Westchester DOC is requesting to renew this variance. It's a SEOC medication waiver, which asks for relief from standard 7010.3A, possession of medication by inmates. There have been no reported incidents, grievances, or complaints since this has been in effect in 2020. Recommend for approval for 1 year with the recommended conditions.
Any questions or concerns? Motion to approve,
Motion.
second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Need a motion to go into executive session to discuss security construction issues? Motion,
Motion.
Second.
second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Welcome back. Need a motion to exit executive session?
Motion.
A second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Need a motion to ratify final action taken in executive session?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any other business? Motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second,
Second. Second.
all in favor? All in
Aye.
favor?
Aye.